What do you think? Turn it into a fire pit?
I think we can. Why not?
Hello and welcome back to another easy creation with EasyFirePits.com. Today we save a coffee table destined to be part of a landfill and rejuvenate its life with fire. This project took about 10 minutes from start to finish using EasyFirePits Table Guts Kit, 24-inch T-burner, and 26 by 7-inch drop-in pan. Other tools and supplies consist of a jigsaw to cut the hole in the table, a powered drill to cut pilot holes for the jigsaw, a couple of wrenches, channel lock grips, pea gravel to line the bottom of the pan, and some lava rock to top it all off. So now we're going to make our measurements, make sure we have the pan nice and centered when we draw our lines in for the cutout hole. Just doing a little tracing. Make sure we have it all straight and lined up. And once we have the cutout in drawing form, we'll drill our holes at each of the four corners. And then we will stick our jigsaw in there and get down to business making the hole for the pan to drop into. Voila! Now let's connect the burner and the mounting kit to the drop-in pan. You will want to use 2 channel lock grips to tighten the mounting kit down to the pan. But first, let's put on the 4-inch fully threaded nipple by screwing that into the burner, and then applying the first threaded washer all the way up the 4-inch fully threaded pipe. Once we stick that through the pan hole, we'll apply the second threaded washer and tighten that down by hand as much as we possibly can, and then use the channel lock grips to grip and tighten it down further. The low profile of the washer is very hard to grip sometimes, so just do the best you can. And after you have that applied, then we will wrap the bottom of the mounting kit with the blue Teflon tape supplied with the kit. We're going to do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times around in the direction that the angled fitting will screw on, and that's all you need. And then we will apply the angled fitting, tighten that up as far as you can by hand, and then just a little bit tighter with a wrench or some channel lock grips. Now that that's all in place, let's connect our miniature needle valve, which is going to be the control for the gas flow at the pit, to each hose. That's going to be our toggle so that we don't have to go back and forth from the tank, and we can just control it all at the fire table. Again, we're going to use 2 wrenches or 2 channel lock grips to tighten that hose into the flare fitting end of the actual needle valve. There's no tape to be used here. If there's any tape, it will leak, and that's not a good thing. So no tape between any hose connections. They just need to be wrenched down really tight. Then after we have both of the 12 and the 3-foot hose connected to the needle valve, let's connect the hose to the angled fitting on the bottom of the pan. Again, with 2 wrenches, just wrench down real tight with no tape in between. And then we'll do the exact same with the flare end of the regulator and the end of the 12-foot hose. 2 wrenches, wrench down real tight with no tape or any kind of compound between those hose connections. Now we just drop the pan in and line it with some pea gravel. We'll line the bottom of the pan with some pea gravel, because that's going to do a couple of things. It's going to insulate the bottom of the pan, keeping it cool, not as hot. It's also going to prevent any places where propane can pond beneath the level of the burner. And it also saves you some money on decorative glass or lava rock that you don't see beneath the level of the burner anyhow. So once that's all packed in, we'll drop some beautiful black lava rock over top to hide it all. Smooth it out, make it look real nice. Just one layer of rock over top of that burner, and that'll do the trick, just to hide it all. And we're ready to plug this thing into the propane tank and light her up. What a beauty. So remember, lefty-tighty on the high pressure POL valve that comes with the regulators. Once you're connecting it to your tank itself, it will go on the inside threads, which are reverse, and will tighten lefty-tighty. So use the black hand wheel to push in the valve and then start screwing it on to the left until it is tight and secure. Turn on the gas from the tank, open up the needle valve on the regulator a tiny little bit, and the needle valve at the fire pit for your control, just a little bit, and then hit it with your click torch or gas grill lighter to get it started. And then you'll use the needle valve once more to open up the flame and get your desired height. That's looking nice now. Plenty of warmth and ambiance for anyone sitting around it. Definitely a great conversation piece, and we saved something that could have been in the landfill and made it a beautiful piece of fire. Thanks again for watching. EasyFirePits.com.